Ladies and gentlemen, today we delve into a topic that resonates deeply within us all: the profound impact of loss, particularly the pain that comes from losing someone who has been a significant part of our lives. This journey of understanding will illuminate the dynamics of relationships, the essence of self-worth, and the transformative power of walking away from those who do not appreciate us. In our exploration, we will reflect on the weight of our presence and the inevitable realization that sometimes we must prioritize our own emotional and spiritual well-being over the comfort of unhealthy connections. Join me as we uncover the 10 key facets of this poignant theme. The value of self-worth. The foundation of any meaningful relationship begins with self-worth. Recognizing our intrinsic value is paramount. It shapes how we engage with others and how we allow them to treat us. When we understand our worth, we become less willing to accept anything less than respect and love in our relationships. It's crucial to engage in self-reflection and to cultivate a sense of value that is not contingent on the approval of others. This internal dialogue reinforces our boundaries, reminding us that we are deserving of love and kindness. Moreover, self-worth acts as a protective barrier. When we know who we are and what we deserve, we become less susceptible to the toxic behaviors of those around us. We start to notice when our boundaries are being crossed and when our emotional health is being compromised. This awareness is empowering. It fuels our resolve to distance ourselves from negativity, ensuring that we prioritize our emotional safety. As we recognize our worth, we inevitably begin to attract individuals who align with our values and who appreciate our presence. We become magnets for positivity, drawing in those who uplift us instead of those who drain us. This shift in energy can be transformative. It opens the door to authentic relationships that nurture our growth and well-being. Furthermore, understanding self-worth also involves the willingness to let go of relationships that no longer serve us. This can be a painful but necessary step. When we choose to walk away from toxic dynamics, we often encounter resistance, not only from others, but also within ourselves. However, embracing our worth means accepting that some relationships are simply not meant to last. It is a profound act of self-love and respect. Ultimately, when we internalize our self-worth, we create a space where healthy relationships can flourish. We become discerning about who we allow into our lives, ensuring that we are surrounded by those who genuinely appreciate and uplift us. This understanding of our value becomes a guiding light, steering us toward connections that affirm our dignity and potential. The impact of emotional drainage. Emotional drainage is an insidious phenomenon that often goes unnoticed until it reaches a tipping point. We may find ourselves in relationships that, instead of nurturing our spirit, leave us feeling depleted and exhausted. This emotional toll can manifest in various ways: anxiety, fatigue, and a pervasive sense of dissatisfaction with life. Recognizing the signs of emotional drainage is the first step toward reclaiming our energy and vitality. One of the most challenging aspects of emotional drainage is the tendency to normalize unhealthy dynamics. We may convince ourselves that this is just how relationships are, or that it is our responsibility to fix the problems of others. This mindset not only drains our energy, but also distorts our understanding of healthy boundaries. We must remind ourselves that relationships should be reciprocal. They should lift us up rather than pull us down. As we begin to identify these toxic patterns, it becomes imperative to take action. This may involve having difficult conversations, setting firmer boundaries, or in some cases, making the painful decision to walk away. The process of disengaging from emotional vampires can be fraught with guilt and fear, but it is essential for our well-being. Remember, prioritizing our mental and emotional health is not selfish, it is necessary. Furthermore, the aftermath of emotional drainage can lead to profound personal growth. Once we extricate ourselves from these draining dynamics, we create space for renewal and healing. This transition allows us to reconnect with our passions and interests, rediscovering the joy that comes from engaging with life on our terms. It's a journey toward reclaiming our energy and enthusiasm for living. In this process, we learn to value our emotional currency. We become more discerning about where we invest our time and energy, ensuring that we contribute to relationships that are enriching and life-affirming. This newfound awareness not only enhances our relationships, but also elevates our overall quality of life, reminding us that we have the power to choose who we allow to influence our emotional landscape. Recognizing the signs of toxicity. Identifying toxic relationships is a skill that often requires careful observation and self-awareness. Toxicity can manifest in various forms: manipulation, constant criticism, emotional unavailability, or an outright lack of respect. Recognizing these signs early on can save us from the heartache that often accompanies prolonged exposure to such negativity. The journey begins with introspection, examining how we feel in the presence of certain individuals. One of the most telling signs of a toxic relationship is the way we feel after interacting with the other person. If conversations consistently leave us feeling drained, anxious, or invalidated, it's a clear indication that something is amiss. Trust your instincts. Your emotions are powerful indicators of your well-being. If a relationship consistently brings you down, it is worth evaluating its role in your life. Another critical aspect of recognizing toxicity is assessing the dynamics of communication. Healthy relationships are characterized by open dialogue, mutual respect, and the ability to express feelings without fear of retribution. Conversely, if you find yourself walking on eggshells, constantly censoring your thoughts or feeling belittled, it's time to reconsider your commitment to that relationship. Communication should be a source of strength, not a source of pain. Furthermore, understanding the patterns of behavior exhibited by those around us can provide valuable insights into the health of our relationships. Pay attention to recurring themes. Do you often feel manipulated or coerced? Are your achievements consistently downplayed? These. Ultimately, recognizing the signs of toxicity is an act of self-preservation. By identifying unhealthy dynamics, we empower ourselves to make informed choices about who we allow into our lives. It is a courageous step toward cultivating a supportive and enriching environment that nurtures our growth and well-being. The healing power of letting go. Letting go is often one of the most challenging yet liberating choices we can make. It involves releasing not only the individual who has caused us pain, but also the emotions and attachments that keep us tethered to unhealthy patterns. This process can be daunting. It requires a deep examination of our feelings and a commitment to our own healing. However, the rewards of letting go can be transformative. To begin this journey, we must confront the fear of loss. The thought of severing ties can invoke anxiety and a sense of emptiness. Yet we must recognize that the pain of staying in a toxic relationship often outweighs the fear of the unknown. Embracing the discomfort of letting go is essential for our emotional liberation. It paves the way for new opportunities and relationships that resonate with our values. As we let go, we also create space for healing. The emotional weight we carry can hinder our growth and cloud our judgment. By releasing those who do not serve our highest good, we allow ourselves to heal from past wounds. This healing process can be gradual, involving moments of introspection, self-care, and the willingness to confront our vulnerabilities. Moreover, letting go is not just an act of removal, it is also an affirmation of our commitment to self-love. It sends a powerful message to ourselves that we deserve better, that we are worthy of joy and respect. This shift in perspective can be liberating, enabling us to embrace our true selves and pursue relationships that uplift and inspire us. In the end, the healing power of letting go transforms not only our emotional landscape, but also our overall outlook on life. We begin to view relationships through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity, recognizing that the universe has a way of bringing people into our lives who align with our spirit. By embracing this journey, we step into a realm of possibility, allowing ourselves to thrive in the fullness of our being. Embracing the freedom of independence. Independence is a profound state of being that empowers us to live authentically and without the constraints of others' expectations. When we embrace our independence, we reclaim our identity and assert our right to make choices that align with our values and desires. This journey is not merely about physical separation from toxic relationships, it is also about emotional and psychological freedom. The path to independence begins with self-discovery. It requires us to delve deep into our passions, interests, and aspirations, unearthing aspects of ourselves that may have been stifled in unhealthy relationships. As we cultivate this sense of self, we grow more confident in our ability to navigate life on our own terms. Independence becomes a source of strength, allowing us to pursue our goals with clarity and purpose. Furthermore, embracing independence fosters resilience. When we are no longer reliant on others for validation or fulfillment, we develop a sense of inner strength that carries us through challenges. We learn to rely on our own judgment and intuition, making decisions that reflect our true selves. This newfound resilience enhances our emotional well-being and equips us to handle life's ups and downs with grace. In addition, independence opens the door to new experiences and relationships. Once we free ourselves from toxic bonds, we create space for authentic connections that enrich our lives. These relationships are built on mutual respect, understanding, and support. We find ourselves surrounded by individuals who appreciate our independence and celebrate our growth, further reinforcing our commitment to self-empowerment. Ultimately, embracing the freedom of independence is a journey towards self-actualization. It allows us to step into our power and take charge of our lives. By prioritizing our well-being and nurturing our individuality, we become beacons of strength and inspiration for others. Our independence not only transforms our own lives, but also serves as a catalyst for those around us to embrace their journeys towards self-discovery and empowerment. The transformative power of boundaries. Establishing boundaries is a vital aspect of maintaining healthy relationships. They serve as protective measures that safeguard our emotional and mental well-being. By delineating what is acceptable and what is not, we create a framework within which our relationships can thrive. Boundaries empower us to communicate our needs and desires clearly, fostering an environment of mutual respect. The process of setting boundaries begins with self-awareness. It requires us to identify our limits and articulate them effectively. This can be a challenging endeavor, particularly for those who have been conditioned to prioritize others' needs over their own. However, recognizing that our needs are equally valid is a crucial step toward establishing healthy dynamics. It's essential to remember that boundaries are not walls, they are bridges that promote understanding and connection. Moreover, healthy boundaries cultivate a sense of safety within our relationships. When we are clear about what we are willing to accept, we create an environment where both parties can engage authentically. This openness encourages constructive communication, enabling us to address issues as they arise, rather than allowing resentment to fester. By prioritizing open dialogue, we foster an atmosphere of trust and cooperation. As we enforce our boundaries, we may encounter resistance or pushback from those who are accustomed to crossing them. It is important to remain steadfast in our commitment to self-respect. By standing firm, we send a clear message that our well-being is a priority. This act of self-assertion not only reinforces our boundaries, but also encourages others to respect them as well. Ultimately, the transformative power of boundaries lies in their ability to enhance our relationships. When both parties feel safe and respected, intimacy can flourish. Boundaries become the foundation for deeper connections, allowing us to engage with others from a place of authenticity. By prioritizing our emotional safety, we open the door to relationships that enrich our lives and foster our growth. The journey of self-discovery. Self-discovery is an ongoing journey that invites us to explore our true selves. It involves peeling back the layers of our experiences, beliefs, and values to uncover who we genuinely are. This process is essential, especially when navigating relationships that may have caused us pain or confusion. Understanding ourselves deeply allows us to make choices that align with our authentic selves, fostering healthier connections. One of the key components of self-discovery is reflection. Taking time to examine our thoughts, feelings, and experiences helps us identify patterns and themes in our lives. This introspective practice allows us to uncover the motivations behind our choices and behaviors, providing valuable insights into our relationships. As we gain clarity, we become more equipped to make decisions that serve our highest good. Additionally, self-discovery encourages us to embrace our individuality. In a world that often pressures us to conform, it is vital to honor our unique qualities and preferences. This act of self-acceptance lays the groundwork for establishing healthy boundaries and nurturing authentic relationships. When we embrace who we are, we naturally attract others who appreciate and celebrate our individuality. Furthermore, the journey of self-discovery can be liberating. It allows us to shed societal expectations and external pressures, enabling us to live life on our terms. This newfound freedom fosters creativity and exploration, encouraging us to pursue passions that resonate with our spirit. As we engage with life from this authentic place, we cultivate a sense of fulfillment that transcends superficial connections. Ultimately, self-discovery is a transformative process that enhances our relationships and enriches our lives. By understanding ourselves deeply, we become more compassionate toward others, recognizing that everyone is on their own journey. This awareness fosters empathy and connection, allowing us to build relationships rooted in authenticity and mutual respect. In this way, the journey of self-discovery becomes not just a personal endeavor, but a collective movement toward deeper understanding and connection. The role of forgiveness in healing. Forgiveness is a powerful catalyst for healing. It allows us to release the burdens of resentment and anger that can weigh heavily on our hearts. Engaging in the practice of forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior. Rather, it is a conscious choice to liberate ourselves from the emotional shackles that hold us back. This process can be challenging, yet it is essential for our well-being. The journey toward forgiveness begins with acknowledgement. We must recognize the pain and hurt caused by others and validate our feelings. It is important to allow ourselves to feel the full spectrum of emotions associated with our experiences. Suppressing these feelings only prolongs our suffering and hinders our healing. By confronting our emotions, we lay the groundwork for genuine forgiveness. As we navigate the path of forgiveness, it is crucial to shift our focus from the actions of others to our own healing. This perspective allows us to reclaim our power and agency. Instead of allowing the hurtful actions of others to dictate our emotional state, we take charge of our healing journey. This empowerment is transformative, enabling us to cultivate resilience and inner strength. Moreover, forgiveness is an act of self-compassion. It reminds us that we are human and we all make mistakes. By extending forgiveness to ourselves and others, we acknowledge our shared humanity and the complexities of life. This act fosters empathy and understanding, enriching our relationships and promoting emotional growth. In the end, the role of forgiveness in healing cannot be overstated. It is a powerful tool that allows us to release negativity and open ourselves up to love and connection. As we embrace forgiveness, we create space for joy, peace, and deeper connections with ourselves and others. This journey toward forgiveness ultimately becomes a celebration of our resilience and capacity for growth. Building a supportive network. Surrounding ourselves with a supportive network is vital for our emotional and mental well-being. The people we choose to engage with play a significant role in shaping our experiences and perceptions of life. Building a network of individuals who uplift and encourage us fosters an environment where we can thrive. This intentional act of connection enhances our resilience and overall quality of life. To cultivate a supportive network, we must first identify the qualities we value in relationships. Look for individuals who embody positivity, empathy, and encouragement. These traits create an atmosphere of trust and safety, allowing us to express ourselves authentically. As we engage with those who share our values, we create bonds that enrich our lives and foster personal growth. Moreover, a supportive network serves as a source of accountability. When we surround ourselves with individuals who genuinely care about our well-being, we are more likely to stay committed to our goals and aspirations. This accountability fosters motivation and resilience, reminding us that we are not alone on our journey. Together, we can navigate challenges and celebrate successes, reinforcing the bonds that strengthen our network. Additionally, a supportive network provides opportunities for learning and growth. Engaging with diverse perspectives and experiences broadens our understanding of the world and enriches our own journeys. These connections encourage us to step outside of our comfort zones, fostering personal development and transformation. Ultimately, building a supportive network is an investment in our emotional health. By surrounding ourselves with individuals who uplift and inspire us, we create a foundation for resilience and joy. This network becomes a source of strength, reminding us of our worth and potential. In this way, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us, fostering a culture of support and connection. Embracing the journey ahead. As we reflect on the significance of loss and the pain associated with it, we must also recognize that this journey is not an end point, but rather a beginning. Embracing the journey ahead involves a commitment to growth, self-discovery, and the pursuit of authentic relationships. Each step we take toward healing and empowerment opens the door to new possibilities and opportunities. The path ahead may not always be clear, and it is essential to embrace the uncertainty that comes with change. Navigating the aftermath of loss requires patience and self-compassion. We must allow ourselves the grace to heal and grow at our own pace. This journey is uniquely ours, shaped by our experiences, insights, and aspirations. Moreover, embracing the journey ahead means acknowledging the lessons learned from our past. Each experience, whether joyful or painful, contributes to our growth and resilience. By reflecting on these lessons, we cultivate wisdom that guides us in our future relationships and endeavors. This newfound insight becomes a source of strength, reminding us of our capacity to overcome challenges. Additionally, the journey ahead invites us to remain open to new experiences and connections. As we release unhealthy relationships, we create space for authentic connections that align with our values and aspirations. This openness fosters a sense of excitement and curiosity, allowing us to explore new paths and possibilities. Ultimately, embracing the journey ahead is a celebration of our resilience and potential. It invites us to engage with life fully, pursuing our passions and nurturing relationships that uplift and inspire us. As we embark on this journey, we carry the lessons of the past with us, allowing them to guide our choices and shape our futures. Together, we can navigate this journey with courage, grace, and an unwavering commitment to our well-being. The pain of losing someone can be a catalyst for profound transformation. It invites us to reflect on our self-worth, set healthy boundaries, and embrace the journey of self-discovery and healing. As we navigate this process, we find empowerment in letting go of toxicity and embracing independence. Ultimately, we emerge stronger, ready to cultivate relationships that honor our true selves. Let us celebrate the journey of healing, knowing that in every loss there lies the potential for growth and renewal. Thank you.